Come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup live. All I ever think about is good soup live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup live. All I ever think about is good soup live. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs. Where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The Good Soup Live.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only Spot Castle in Leonard, New Jersey.
Hello, and welcome back to The Good Soup Live. I am your host, DENTED. To my right is my amazing, beautiful wife, Angelina Moretti, a.k.a. Ginger Snaps. And to her right is the one and only John William, Finger Cuffs, the
All
Dented
right.
Batman, and many other names. How's everybody doing?
Tired.
Yeah, I know we're all pretty
Tired.
beat up. I
A
think
little
even our
tired.
omnipresent one doesn't even have his voice tonight. He's so tired.
No.
Hello, Matt. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
That's all we have for our topic list tonight. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
There's
Two things?
three.
fucked up
There's
today.
three
we
things
fucked
on
up
it.
pretty
Oh, I
bad.
want to talk about my hands. It's not even that cold out yet, right? And my hands are getting chapped already.
Is that like an old people thing?
Look at mine. I've got, yeah. See?
You know what I mean? And it's like, I just want to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Your delicate hands don't get washed
I get
in hot water
manicured.
all
I get
day.
manicured twice a week.
Yeah,
I want
mine
to
are
go.
pretty banged up.
I want to go somewhere where they, besides the massage parlor, I want to go somewhere where they can moisturize my skin.
Johnny, what kind of massage
Moisturize.
parlors do you go to? Are they like real ones or are they like the flip overs?
Well, they
You go to
used
the red light ones
I
that
used
are
to-
open till 11?
Flip over.
11. That's is that hands in stone? No. Listen,
No.
I used to go. I used to go to a few here and there, but I want to go to a real somewhere where they just like put me in a bath of like lotion.
They stick you in a vat of lotion.
Johnny wants to put the lotion on his skin.
A nice vat of lotion where I could soak, because my shins and my hands get banged up.
The back.
And it's not even cold yet. You know what I mean? It's just chilly.
I don't get that. I get it's weird. Me and Angie's internal thermostats apparently are wired reverse of each other because like in the summer, this girl, summer, spring, all that, she'll keep it negative 14 in the house at all times. Every air conditioner is running to the max. We're getting $400 electric bills every month. You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
hear
the
you.
meter's like fucking.
That's
Yes,
why you should have
he
solar
could go visit the
solar
Buffalo
panels.
Bill house. We're actually friends with the owner of the Buffalo Bill house.
We are going to, yeah, we're trying to make that a reality. We're working on it. So she keeps it freezing cold, and then I don't know, it's like September 18th rolls around, and like a fucking switch, this girl cannot get warm to save her
Last-
life. And we've got heat on, and meanwhile now, you gotta remember, man, like she tunes my body down to like, barely alive temperatures. And then she's like, yeah, we're gonna make it like Jamaica in here all winter. It's just
Yeah, but
gonna be 100.
she could warm you up pretty quick too, right?
Yeah, by turning that fucking heater thermostat, she like just ratchets it. It's like at our house the heaters don't have a thermostat. It's just an on and off switch. It's either all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no midway.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to drive to work with a nice warm car, wouldn't it, Bill?
Oh, here we go. So
Oh, wait a minute. So you actually there's no heat in the truck?
it's not that there's no fucking heat in the truck. There's something wrong with it again,
But the
and I don't know
engine,
what
but
it
the
is.
engine doesn't the engine warm you up a little bit?
All right, yeah, but tell me this isn't the most. And you know what? If any of you out there in the fucking internet sphere can
Our
help me
Jeep
with this,
Liberty experts.
it's an '05 Jeep Liberty that shouldn't still be alive. After changing a water pump, radiator, coolant reservoir, all the hoses, a thermostat, the new thermostat housing, and every other coolant component I can find. She gets heat out of one vent. It's out of all the way to the right vent.
But
every,
it's not even
every
like it's
other
like
vent blows
on
out
my
ice
side.
cold.
It's on the passenger side. So like in the morning, I have to reach over the side of the Jeep and angle it.
Yeah, but the other problem is you got three other vents fighting it with ice cold air coming out of them. I can't figure out
And then
what's
as soon as
causing
you
it.
stop driving, the car shoots out cold air again. I'm like,
Yeah, that's not it's going to get colder,
It's
so
a
that might
hoopty.
be a How far do you have to?
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I take my drive to work.
Oh, okay. All right, that's not
Yeah.
the end of the world. It's just,
No, it just sucks first thing.
But
in
it's
the morning.
hard to drive with
it
like
puts
a
me in
like a
such
big coat on. I don't
pissy
drive
mood
with.
when I walk into
Now
my
that
office
now that
first thing
part
in the
of your
morning.
story I can vouch for. I get yelled at for the shit her people at work do every day of my life because she's going into work cranky because it's 30 fucking degrees in her truck.
And I walk into my office where it's 6 degrees
Yup.
because they keep the air conditioning on
John,
24/7.
Part is though, I think I pissed her off more than I did good this morning. I tried to help with this, and I was like, yeah, I got an idea. I got a power inverter. We're gonna hook it to the electric blanket, and you can put it on, and you'll drive to work. At least you'll be a little warm, right? Her cigarette lighter doesn't work in her truck either.
So even if I wanted to put a portable heater in my shit box, I can't.
I'd have to run the wires like up the windshield and like flap against it.
I could. 2023 is going to be a good year for you guys. You guys are gonna have a nice, a nice new truck.
I've been saying that for 38 years, man. I'm coming up on 38. Next Monday we'll have a little mini. We're gonna talk a lot of shit for my birthday. That's my game plan. But yeah, like literally, dude, 38 years, and every goddamn one of them, I go 22. It's going to be the year. That's going to be the year. And then
It's going to be
31.
fucking 2023 already. That just sounds weird.
They're going to
Yeah,
be
it
sitting.
does.
They're going to be at my funeral, and they're going to be like, "This is it. This is going to be his year."
You guys are just getting warmed up. You guys will be all right.
Tell that to my like elbows and my back and my knee. That's a new one, man. I get out of bed now in the morning. It's a pop, pop. It sounds like somebody's loading a shotgun when I go to step down on the carpet. It's nice.
Yeah, but you just walk it off, dude. You're 38 years old.
Just walk it off. Piss on it.
It'll be fine. Just piss on it.
'Tis but the flesh wound.
The blower motor. No, the blower motor's fine, man. It's not a blend door, I don't think, either. I'm honestly, what I'm leaning towards is it's got a clog in the heater core. And if that's the case, then we probably should just ship it off to the junkyard. Heater cores are like $60, but it's going to take 300 hours to change it. The whole dashboard's got to come out.
Put some Vicks on it. That might work.
Rub some dirt on it and walk it off. Nurse, laudanum, cocaine, fucking.
Nurse, love them.
Bone saw.
It's tough, dude. But you're gonna have a better.
Who called me a fucking pussy already? We're 8 minutes in, and I heard a guy.
Beth said put Windex in it. Windex will be fine. Yeah. That's how my truck is right now.
Oh,
so
the truck's not that fucking
I love
bad.
that damn piece of shit though. That thing's awesome.
That-
It's just I have no heat in it right now, which kind of sucks. I have air conditioning, so summer is awesome. Anywhere from mid-March until mid-October is going to be great, but from October until mid-March.
And it's crazy too. The AC in that truck is the coldest AC I've ever been. You get ice on the top of the day. I swear to God, it freezes. I'm like, this is. But yeah, the heat. I don't know what the fuck happened. I really don't, man. It worked until I changed all the parts in it. I mean, well, then again, when the truck's running at 285 fucking degrees all day, I bet it does have heat.
Yeah, but Jeeps are Chrysler, right?
Yeah, but this is the dreaded 3.7. These things are known to be
AutoZone hour, it's
damn.
Snide Castle.
All right. We're gonna end the car talk because we're obviously offending.
Boring.
AutoZone too? Like what the fuck? You couldn't like Foos or what is that? Overhauling Good Soup Live? Like couldn't pick something with some respect on it? AutoZone. You ever going to an AutoZone?
Manny
Yeah.
mowing, slap.
It's Walmart soup. It's fucking garbage. Is what it is. It's trash.
AutoZone's terrible. Not us. She's not talking bad about us. It's funny, you disrespect. You compare AutoZone to SpaghettiOs and
Yeah,
SpaghettiOs
Beth,
and
I
say,
am
"What
gonna
the fuck
need
is
an
that?"
electric heated jacket from Home Depot at this point.
Stop. We'll get her one of those motors, the Harley.
I
ones
even
with
thought
the-
of
with
investing in the stupid hand things and sticking them under my fat legs.
Angie, would you like us to get you a pair of assless
Sausage
chaps
rolls.
you could wear to work like motorcycle people?
I mean, I do work in GI, so
Assless would be definitely key.
definitely a way to go.
If you work in GI, they're not putting in your ass.
I mean,
are
they do every day. They just
She said they do every day.
So I'm definitely gonna have to get some
Lotion?
Some lotion. Yes, the lotion is first, but then the hearing aids because it's getting pretty bad. I always
Your
talk
hearing-
about it.
I gotta get hearing aids one day, but
No,
I don't want to admit I'm old yet.
I really. It was scary. I probably did. I don't know if I said this last week, but I literally put my finger in my ear. This ear, this is my good ear, and this ear is not great. You know what I mean? So, and my girl was talking on the just across the dining room on the couch, and I couldn't hear her.
I think I
couldn't hear her
at all.
at all.
Like, what did you
I
get?
just
Did you
saw
get
her- I
wrong,
just saw
wrong?
it. I heard the slightest little, and then the same thing last night. I was watching a movie, and when I lay on this side, you know, when I'm covering this ear on the pillow.
What do you have it on, like 99 the volume?
Yeah,
Hold on,
that's too
'cause I've never
much.
had a hard of hearing friend that I could talk to about this, so this is interesting to me. All right, no, seriously, let's have this.
So you guys
conversation.
are actually technically, if I was sitting on your side,
Yeah, I'm the same way though. My right ear is bad. So when I
that's
go to
my right
bed,
ear.
I lay on my left because now I can't hear shit.
But
and
this
I go to
coming from
sleep.
the same person
but
who
you know
tells
what's-
me I'm too loud 24/7.
No, wait, hold up. That's what I was gonna get at. So I don't know if I actually have.
you know, it's just rough because if I'm the way
That's
I'm
something you want to say, bro?
the way I'm laying, you know, the way I sleep on one side or the other. If somebody ever came in the house and I was laying on my good ear,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if they came in.
Well, but I do that on purpose just to tune it all out so I can finally get some sleep. But
Yeah, but you don't want somebody, come, crawling through the window and you don't even know it.
I live on a second-story
Wait.
apartment with a pit bull, but
Tara
nobody's
said
crawling
it's
in.
the-
Oh no.
Yeah, the volume is the highest
why
it
I want to
can
get
go.
I want to get another dog.
You're probably standing outside Johnny's house. It's like,
I'm like, wait, I
You're
heard.
Nicolas
I thought I
Cage
heard
talking
something.
to Eleanor at 1:30 in the morning. We're gonna
See,
do this
my
nice and
dog-
sweet.
I had a dog. I had a dog for a while, Louis. He was a good boy, and he passed away, but he was a good boy, and he was like my ears. When I was in the house by myself for a little bit, it's a good sized house, and I was in there. I just moved into the house, and I was like, fuck, this is crazy. So he was my ears. You know what I mean? He'd lay right at the.
That's what I got.
He'd lay on the side of the, on the floor right next to the bed, and when he perked up, and you know what I mean,
you'd
I'd
perk
know-
up.
Yeah, well, unless I was
We have a
sleeping.
20-pound
isn't it-
chihuahua you can have.
You know what? It's bad
20-pound
for
chihuahua.
me.
That's not a 20-pound chihuahua. That's big.
He's a Jack
He's
Russell
fat.
Chihuahua mix, and he's fat. But for me, the worst is like we'll be walking through like a store, and Angie will be like, "Oh, I love this song," and I try so hard. I'm like I feel like I'm gonna blow a blood vessel. I'm trying to hear so.
But yet, when I'm sitting next to him, he tells me, you're too loud.
because you gotta understand, it's like this, right? This is how it is living with you sometimes. All right, we'll be sitting in the living room. We're this far apart. And I'll be sitting there and be like, yeah, I really like this movie. It's really good because we're sitting a foot apart. We don't need to talk loud. And she'll turn around and be like, no, I really love the part. And I'm like, dude, I jump back and my heart's racing. I start sweating. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
And then she's like, why are you mad at me? I'm like, why are you yelling? Our
Well, that might be
apartment
that.
is
Might,
800
I think
fucking square feet,
I think the
kid.
reefer.
No, our apartment's 400 square feet.
I think the reefer intensifies like voices too, doesn't it? A little bit.
Oh, sometimes I hear voices, Johnny. You don't want to know what they tell me to do. Start podcasts.
Did you try to match your hair with your shirt? I think he did.
I like to match. I like to be, and not only that, but they could use me as a green screen later.
Hello.
And besides, who doesn't like? This was from last week. We were talking about McDonald's
Sprite. Yes.
And I found the shirt. So
I washed the
Wait,
shirt.
was the McDonald's Sprite? But then, do you remember the McShake or
McFlurry.
not the McFlurry, but the shake that was green, the
Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shakes.
I make him
They
go
were-
every.
every-
Oh, look.
Hey!
Oh snap!
Put the logo over here.
What was that? Remember?
This is the best day ever.
Remember what was the Spaceballs? Remember they're like, oh my God, Spaceball 1. They went plaid. Remember the whole,
Yeah.
they were going so fast they went plaid.
Ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed.
Go Christian.
Yes. The Shamrock Shake. You make him go every March and get a Shamrock Shake.
Which
and
would match my hair
then-
and my shirt if you really think about it.
They
I drink one
they
and
had
get violently ill afterwards.
all right. So the Shamrock Shake, the McRib, and then they had something called a McBLT.
Yes, I remember the McBLT.
The McRib was there was the whole thing about that I think it was
It's
Bill
not
Burr.
even. There was no. I don't know if it's real rib, but it's.
It's shaped like a rib.
Yeah,
It's
but it was definitely tasty when I used to be high and I'd go to McDonald's.
You're talking me into it. I'm gonna quit veganism and vegetarianism or whatever it is. I decide from day to day. It could be one or the other. It really depends on what the
It's
food
pizza.
is.
He eats pizza 24/7. I have never ate this much
I
pizza
eat
in my
pizza with
life.
chickpea crust and vegan cheese. So technically speaking,
Or from Pronto.
punky is, or from Pronto, depending on how
We order a lot of pizza from Pronto Pizza in Sayreville.
I do my best.
We give them a lot of business, like 3 times a week.
So when you buy a vegan pizza, is it more expensive than a?
I don't know how much are them things. They're like this big,
$10.
and they're $10.
Oh, they don't make a full size.
What the fuck?
No, man. What is he? Oh,
You hear that? Fuck face. It's over.
Oh my God.
You heard that one.
He was on the good side.
Scared.
He was on the good side.
Jesus.
The
Yes, the vegan pizzas.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they taste like. Oh,
Ernie
wait,
O'Donnell.
What do we got for you?
Biggest of the
Now.
big.
What is that?
It's
there
big.
it is.
Hey! Wait, I gotta go this way. There it is. This is fucking bringing so much joy to my stone little heart.
He goes on the way here. He goes, I ate half an ice cream cone on the way here. I'm like, okay. And he goes, I'm going to eat the other half when we get there. I'm like, good for you.
I'm having a good night tonight, man. And yeah, I'm tired, so I figured, fuck it. We could have some fun. I'm really enjoying this, though. What happens, though? Hold on. Let's see something here.
If you go the other way,
If I go over here, do I get all of it? Can I be you?
you can be me.
Hey!
I don't sound like that. Wait.
Move over. You're blocking
Other
my
way.
greenness, goddammit.
don't knock my hearing aids loose.
So, anyway, yes, the castle keeper himself made an appearance to scare the ever-living shit out of me.
You like have Ken doll hair right now. It's like anime hair. Look at your head.
I'm like Danny Phantom or a satellite
Yeah.
dish. I can't really tell.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we have no topic list
Fuck.
tonight. It's
No,
just-
we're
one
kind of
those
just
things.
winging it. So if you guys have anything you want to hear about, feel free. Federici's, please tell me that's not. Which one is Federici's?
Federici's downtown?
In Freehold?
Yeah, it's
it was
from
Tara
Tara.
that put it on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's 2 of them. There's the original one downtown, and then there's one on 33 in Freehold. The one downtown is better. But the other
What's that
one's-
place across the street from the cinema? That place that with the $40.
Strata.
It's a $40 fucking pizza that's this big.
Strata.
Now, to be fair,
It was good.
That pizza was
so good.
so fucking good.
You paid $40
But
for a small pie
I didn't
like
know that
It was
until
big.
after we bought the fucking thing, dude. I had no
It's
clue.
8 inches big.
First, the pizza
And it had
came, and I was like,
burrata.
the pizza came, and I looked at Angie, I'm like, it smells so good. I'm like, but we ain't getting full at this place. And then the check came, and I was like, wow, they're mighty proud of
So
their
he
shit here.
got. Wait, did we talk about this last week? He got a drink there. It was called a. It was supposed to be like a dark and stormy, but it had artichoke liquor in it. What the hell was the name of it?
It was a $9. I dumped it in the trash. That's what the fuck
shit.
it was.
I wish I could remember what it was. And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be really, really good.
And it was like
you're
this
really
big.
gonna like it." And he goes to drink it, and he goes,
Dude, it was so fucking bad.
"It was so."
You know, and I should have known because artichoke
thing.
liquor sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah, but artichokes aren't too bad if you.
Oh no, I loved artichokes. But I mean, you put it in liquor
are they?
form.
What about?
I've never heard you, John. I've
do you guys
never
like? Do you guys like espresso martinis?
Oh my
course.
God, yes.
Of course.
Blue Moon
they're-
and South Amboy.
I know people. I know people that like those.
They're banging.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I had a double shot of just a plain espresso yesterday. That wasn't bad.
Uh-huh.
Woody's. We went to Woody's.
I love espresso. I just watched a TikTok today about some lady who comes in every day and orders 5 pumps of syrup and 20 shots of espresso. And it's her drink order for the last 10 years from the same Starbucks. It's a $22 cup of Starbucks.
Tara's already in here like, hey, Johnny, you were trying to keep someone's name out of it, but they decided to out themselves in the comment.
I'm gonna actually.
Tara,
I'm gonna
we'll
buy.
go out for espresso martinis.
Dude,
We'll
there's
take you to Blue Moon in South
Yeah, there's a
Amboy.
banging ass espresso bar like right by
No,
our
it's
house.
a martini
on the
bar.
Espresso martinis bar. Bars of espressos and martinis. They have another
I am
one
gonna
that's
buy.
really good.
I am
It's
gonna
key
buy
lime.
a really expensive espresso maker with like all the bells and whistles and stuff.
And then are you actually going to make espresso every single day?
I don't know. It depends how
Or
hard
are you
it
just
depends
going to
how
look
hard it
pretty
is.
and you're going to polish it every week?
You just want
But
to
if
make
it's
her
like-
espresso martinis every week.
if
Don't
it's-
fucking
if
lie to
it's-
me, Johnny.
If that's the case, I'm coming over all the time.
With a little, I think they were. I
That'll
went
look
to.
real good.
We went
Like,
to.
where's Angie? Actually, at Johnny's house. I don't know.
We went to Tommy's. We went to Tommy's. Tommy's tap room. You know what I mean? It's,
Yes.
It's in Freehold. It's always crowded. I don't know how. Even during COVID, it was crowded. I don't know why it's crowded, but. So it's like a club. They turn into a club after like 9 o'clock, sort of.
What are you
kind of.
now? You are something different now.
What am I now?
Oh, you're Looney Tunes characters. So is this Tommy's Tap and Tavern?
Yes.
Yes, there's
Matt's
one
calling
in
me a
Edison
silver
too.
fox. Oh, speaking of, hold on. I need to interject on this because I promised I would do it today. So Matt Leonard has joined the Good Soup. We're gonna call it. He's
All
gonna be
right,
the leader
welcome,
of
Matt.
the Good Soup hype team. So what he's going to be doing is
He's a soup slurper.
Remember the videos I did last week where I laid funny memes and such over our podcast? You know what I mean, to make the jokes visible.
Did you not see those?
I'm not sure.
See the lack of participation from
can
the
I
fellow
just-
soup members.
Can I just warn everybody?
he-
can I just tell everybody out there and you guys that I don't have it today. I could, you know what I mean. I don't have it. You know what I mean. I'm not funny today. I could feel.
Do you want a pillow and a blanket and curl up on the couch in the back?
I don't have it.
He
I
doesn't
mean, maybe a little something. I might
All right,
have.
but let's yeah, you'll be fine, dude. I'm not worried. Listen, but it doesn't really matter if we have it or if we don't have it. They come to listen to
Our bullshit.
factual,
the tens of people.
the tens of people in their homes watching this show.
Yeah, so Matt's gonna try and do those videos that we were doing or I should say Bill was doing.
I was doing them, but the problem is that I can't make new content and that content and the stuff for this show because obviously I'm so on the ball with this, and then also, go back. It's too much. I need help. So Matt is he joined up to help. Him and Felicia are going to help me make the videos for that, and Chrissy Wiseman is going to help me take over running this because I it's too much. I want to be the guy up here.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the help.
Yes, our fan base is getting behind
Thank
us,
you,
Johnny.
guys.
That's what we're getting at here. It's a family at the Good Soup line. We're just, we're a little fucked up. Some of our shit that comes
Someone
out.
said let's talk about the boneless wing debate. Wings or
No boneless wings.
I like boneless wings.
No boneless
Yeah,
wings.
you know what? Sometimes I need a boneless wing. Too, you know what
I got
mean?
these vegan boneless wings that I thought were gonna be slamming, and
They
I
work.
put them in the air fryer, and they were just.
No, but if you're going to go boneless wings vegan, you got to go Morningstar.
Morningstar.
They're phenomenal.
Hands
Well, actually,
down.
I've had a couple Morningstar
And they taste like real
veggie
chicken.
burgers or whatever they are. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean? They weren't bad.
The nuggets taste like Wendy's chicken nuggets. They're my
Actually,
absolute
Wendy's
favorite.
nuggets aren't bad.
And then you get that Walmart sweet Thai chili sauce, and you put them in there with it, and it is put them on a salad, put them in a
salad.
wrap,
You know, toss them in a salad.
toss it. You're a fucking
Salad
asshole.
tosser.
Yeah. Can make a little toilet wine.
toilet wine. Rubber ducky toilet wine. You never saw
He's
Let's
like, you're
Go to
gonna
Prison?
Okay, what
you're gonna
exactly
give
is in
Rubber
toilet
Ducky
wine?
5 stars out of 10 stars out of 10.
Okay.
The guy's like, what do I taste there? A little trace of ammonia and like,
You're like, no, it's ammonia.
yeah. Oh, that was actually a funny movie, man.
Dude, all the Dax movies are funny. They're a little underrated. They don't get the. I don't feel like they get the attention.
Except
Dax
Chips.
Shepard?
I couldn't handle Chips.
Oh, we watched Chips
I
yesterday.
like Chips.
Oh
man.
my
I thought
God,
that shit
you-
was funny as fuck. It is so stupid and corny.
I like Without a Paddle. That's one of my favorite movies that he's in.
Without a Paddle was pretty good.
What's the
Yeah.
one with
Movie.
him and
Kristen
Bell
Kristen
in
Bell.
when he's got the black Lincoln that's all done up?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I love that fucking movie.
And he
No, that one. I want to say it was. Let's Go to Prison.
Hit and Run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
love
just
that
watched that
movie.
like 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago too.
Salad Shooter. That's you, Angie.
Yeah.
Here's-
Just the tip.
Licking it like a 9-volt.
Oh, look, we're back to green again.
What's green?
Your shirt.
Oh, Christian's done fucking with me for a little while.
Your shirt. What else did we have go on this week? I did a lot of laundry. That was my weekend. Oh, I took my kid pumpkin picking and apple
And
picking.
we cut her
That
a
was
jack o'
fun.
lantern, and she made me put. We call it. What are we calling it? It was a pumpkin Malone, Because she made me put face tattoos on it and shit. So fucking, we look like we got a Post Malone jack-o'-lantern.
So we called him Pumpkin Malone, and he's got and then he's got tattoos all up around here, and she put like little hearts and stars, and then we filled him up with hairspray last night,
and I lit him.
And then he blew up. He blew up.
Well, he didn't blow up. He blew flames out of his mouth and eyes. It was cool.
What about the pumpkin seeds?
They went in the trash because
Oh,
my
pumpkin
kid.
seeds are nice.
Okay,
A little
our
salt
kid
on 'em?
Won't touch pumpkin seeds with her bare
She
hand.
won't touch the goo. They want to wear gloves. Kids
She
these days
wears
are
Well, I mean, when you
Gloves?
first pull them out, when you're pulling them out, it's like a
Yeah.
mess. But you have to actually get them out of the.
Oh no, she had like 2 or 3 spoons.
It's worth it though. I like.
She's like,
pumpkin
"Mommy,
seeds.
I want the gloves before we do anything," because she won't stick her hands in the goop and she freaks out. So it is.
Stay tuned, guys. We're starting on OnlyFans. You'll get to see it firsthand.
Yeah, so we did that. We did the pumpkin carving last night, and my Saturday was full of lots of. I was in Battleview Orchards down in Freehold, and we were definitely the poorest family
Oh,
there.
wait a minute. Battleview, yeah, Battleview. We go inside the. Did you go inside the little store?
No, it was so crowded
Yeah,
that
I mean
we
they
couldn't
have the
even
donuts.
get down
The
there.
donuts are nice.
I wanted to go get donuts, but
Ooh,
yeah.
what horror movies scare us? So I'm gonna go last on this one because I got a good one with this. Johnny, what horror movie? Chrissy Wiseman, our new Emerald
Show
Angel
manager.
of comics. You should check her out because something big's about to happen with their comic book stuff. Go for it. What do you got?
As far as really scared me. Not the original Exorcist, but when they made it into a remake or something, but it was like kind of the same movie, but just a remake. When she was walking down walking like upside down the steps, like
The crab walk.
contortion
It's
shit
called.
freaks people out.
That
man.
was
it really
a little,
does.
That was a little weird. That was.
How about you, babe?
I don't really have.
Don't fucking lie. We know you do. I already know what it is, so you're up. What movie scares the shit out of you, honey? What movie do you not like watching? Because it's terrifying.
I have an answer for this.
I've seen.
Live episode 1.
There you go. That's a horror movie in and of itself.
episode 1, or are you talking about the other thing?
I mean the telethon. The telethon event. That's a great horror movie.
Yeah, we were doing something good. All right, maybe we weren't perhaps
It
ready.
was fine. It was good. It was.
I think everybody was pretty much stoned up though.
Yeah, we were high as fuck. I mean, that's what happens when you bring $3,000 worth of weed.
Tell
to an
me
event
what my horror movie is,
that
because
you don't like.
yeah, because I've pretty much seen like 99.9% of
Yeah,
horror
that's right.
movies.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
I don't have one.
Yeah, like she gets.
I like hardcore horror, like
She gets randy when she watches like Hostel. I mean, it's
Yeah,
fucked up.
Hostel. I
Like,
was
when
gonna
the
say
eyeball
Hostel.
comes out. She's,
Yeah, that's just.
it's a classification called gore porn, so we're just gonna leave it at that.
What about since we're talking about pumpkins?
I'm
What
in
about
danger.
what about Pumpkinhead?
Pumpkinhead.
You guys don't know what Pumpkinhead
Yeah,
is?
I've seen Pumpkinhead, but that's so cheesy. It's like Leprechaun. If you
Your
put both of
wife's-
those movies together.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Your wife is fucking scared of the original Fog movie.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck
that
outta
was
here.
actually scary. Or what was
Scared
like
of
the
dry
new,
ice.
what was like the newer one? Not there was a new Fog, but then they had
The
what's
Mist?
the other one? The Mist. The Mist was pretty
What
scary.
about the Sleepy Hollow movie? Wasn't that the same type of shit? There was
That was Tim Burton.
not Sleepy Hollow, the other one, the one on the hill, that Pennsylvania. That fucking bullshit.
Silent Hill,
Yeah,
the
wasn't
one
it
based
all-
off the video game.
Wasn't it all fucking foggy up there too? Isn't that
It's
the
supposed to be
same
in
kind of nonsense?
Centralia, Pennsylvania, and it's supposed to be based on a mental asylum.
The Blair Witch,
I just watched Blair Witch 2 the other night. I love that movie.
I am petrified.
but
of
it
the
makes you
original.
nauseous.
No, this is the second one. This is the one that was actual studio production with Jeffrey Donovan, and it made no money and it flopped, but I absolutely loved
Which
it.
one?
The second one had
You
Jeffrey
made me
Donovan.
watch it. Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
But the first one
And
was
they just did
a
it. They
little
just
hard to
remade
watch,
the
right?
Blair Witch. I didn't even know they remade that movie. They just did it. I think I want to say it was last year, 2 years ago. They redid it. The first one, I was so high in the movie theaters, I threw up in the bathroom because it was so bad. That's how shaky the camera was. Or it could have just been I smoked too much weed. I don't know.
I made her watch. She doesn't do good with motion, like fast motion movies and stuff. So I made her watch. What was that movie?
Oh my God.
Hardcore Henry.
Oh God! It was like watching. It was literally someone
Bro,
with
every
a
3 seconds,
GoPro
the camera's
strapped
like,
to their chest. I was sitting there and I'm like,
Yeah, that's-
But
There was
I'm
a,
I'm scared
There was a you guys were a little young for this, but Great Adventure back in the day, late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s. They used to have a something called Adventure Theater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you go inside, and it's like you're the big screen is like right in front of you, and it's like you're on a roller coaster.
I remember those, and it had the seats that would move around.
Yeah, but no, but this one it was pretty cool because you could just stand there. You know what I mean? Stand there in front of the big screen, and it just felt like that was kind of like right next to where the guy was diving like 125 feet up. Remember that?
What?
You don't remember in Great Adventure when the guy would dive?
I remember
What,
Great
Daredevil
Adventure. It was like
No,
19.
the real guy diving off the high
Yeah, they used to
dive.
have a real guy that would dive off the high
That's
dive.
where the dolphins. They had dolphins. They
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
whales.
Great
I don't know
Adventure.
about
They used to
whales.
have this thing called the parachute ride, and it used to.
It's still there. The parachuter's perch.
I remember watching.
Johnny's
It was
a
like
season pass holder,
1985
motherfucker.
or
I am.
86.
He said I am.
I remember watching somebody fall off of it,
How
and
much-
I died. And they
told
shut
you
the
guys,
park down.
So
I
what else
told
is
you
it,
guys. I told you
$6,000?
guys back in like 80, 86, 87, could be a little earlier. The haunted house burned down.
I remember that.
And me and my buddy went through it like
Well,
3 days before it burned down. We were in it, and they were just trailers. They were like all trailers.
Johnny,
put
do you
together.
remember the Lethal Weapon show?
I was just watching Lethal Weapon last
But
night.
do you remember the Great Adventure when they had the water show with the jet ski?
Yes,
Yes,
I remember that.
yes.
shit
that was like
dope. Son.
That was so much fun.
I was
remember that.
2 weeks ago. I was walking along the lake, and I'm like, and I'm looking at. They still had like some
Yeah,
of
some of
the
the shit's
wooden
still there,
ramps
yeah.
out there and stuff.
They don't do. I haven't been to Great Adventure in probably 10 years.
Believe it or not, there was
Oh
one.
wait,
Halloween.
did you and I go to Great Adventure?
No, there was one Halloween that I went there.
No.
That the Crypt Keeper was actually the host of their Halloween, and he was. They had. Well, I mean, it wasn't. It's just a puppet. Obviously, it's not a real. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know.
That I like. Yeah, that's your boy right there, right? In the beginning.
Yes, that is actually in the beginning of our intro video. That is actually John Cassier. That is the voice of the Crypt Keeper.
John's a really nice guy.
He's really cool. He's going to be doing some stuff. He wants to get on the show. He's been busy. We're working on it.
John was our voice message on a cell phone for the
For almost 3 years.
time.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
say. It would say.
We hung out with him at HorrorCon for like 2 hours, just hanging out with him. Like he was.
And then
just,
he's like, I'm gonna record a voicemail on your phone. And so he
Yeah.
grabs my phone. He's like, you've reached Bill. He can't come to the phone right up.
he's all tied
He's
up.
all tied up. And then he had me. He's like, just go like this, go. And then he did the whole little skit. It was funny, man. He's a good dude.
Nobody, like when we went to HorrorCon that year, nobody went over to see him or talk to him. So we went over and we were like, hey, and he knew
once
Wendy
he saw the
Gaines.
tattoo,
So
and then I also know the
Bill
William
Gaines' daughter.
Yeah, Gaines' daughter, Wendy. So I had something to talk to him about because I've been friends with Wendy for years.
How's my hair look?
What?
My hair's.
How's your hair? Gray. Yo, listen, I would kill for that, man. We tried. Ask her. I spent like $600 trying to get my hair that color, and nope.
800 temper tantrums later.
800 temper tantrums later.
Just wait, man. It'll naturally happen.
That's who was throwing temper tantrums. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She was melting the fuck down. She told me my shit looked like fruit stripes. She was telling me I had to move out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you. Horror movies are, you know what I mean? New horror movies are a little, but I told you guys one of my favorites, American Werewolf, the second Aliens. I'm trying to think, like the Omen, the original Omen was.
I like
was a
the
little,
Omen remake. I like that one.
Yeah, and actually was with
Julia
Liev
Stiles
Schreiber.
and- Liev Schreiber. That one was pretty good.
I was just thinking about the whole thing about being scared. I could tell you a movie, you probably not so much, but anybody in our age bracket, millennial and most of Gen X,
What am I?
you're scared. I don't know
You're
what
Gen
the fuck
X.
you are.
Gen X?
Yes.
You're scared of the same thing in the same movie as all of us. We're all scarred permanently because of Final Destination 5. You can't get behind a truck with fucking logs on it.
Oh,
and
we
tell
did
me
that a
you
couple
stay
weeks
behind
ago.
it. You don't. None of us do. Every single one of us. Click. Fuck out of here.
So my buddy, I told you, Final Destination, where they're one of them, where they're on the roller coaster. So now you can't bring a camera, a phone. You can't bring anything on a roller coaster.
I think
now.
it's gonna get stuck on the tracks.
Yeah,
that's
I
my
mean,
cup,
that's-
babe. I follow the rules.
Both of them. That's what he was trying to say. Is they're
No,
both
give me
showing
this.
logos.
Okay, first of all, I had my sleeve on my cup, so there we go. I was already covered to begin
I'll
with.
send him a bill.
Mr. Soup himself was like, oh,
hold up. Yo, you just call me Mr. Soup himself?
Mr. Soup himself.
Yo, so I was having a stoner daydream earlier, because as you do, and I'm daydreaming about like I want to make a little like Sega style video game on the website where you play us, and it's like Mortal Kombat almost, and we fight each other. And then I was thinking about my finishing move. I was gonna have my little can, like a little campfire would appear, and he'd jump on it, and then he'd get hot and turn red, and just slice himself over and spit hot soup at the opponent, and then it would just say,
you have some
good soup.
you have a pretty good imagination, man.
Oh come on, that'd be so dope.
No, that is cool.
I have not seen Smile. I do want to see Smile, and I think it's on Amazon Prime already. There's a lot of shit that just came out on Prime, but I'm too broke to be able to rent it.
You know, my girl likes to watch Netflix downstairs, and I like to go upstairs and watch. I mean,
But don't bum.
no, I like to go upstairs and watch. Like we have all the channels downstairs too, but I want all the, I like to go upstairs and just watch Cinemax and Showtime,
Skinemax.
Stars.
Okay, so
Showtime.
I was right.
Porn.
Motherfucker, don't act like you're better than me.
Porn.
Sometimes when I leave the TV on and I wake up at like 3 in the morning.
Oh, it's the
It's
best.
like
thing.
wow.
I mean,
And
it's
she's like humping his
when you're
stomach.
a kid, though, when you were a kid, that worked. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, dude, this is lame.
You like watch it and you're like, it's anatomically impossible that they're actually at that angle and fucking doing anything.
You know what I
They're
mean?
playing tummy sticks. That's what the fuck they're doing.
Like a dude's head's like here, and you're like, what's going on?
fucking her knees.
Is he sticking his tongue in her belly button a whole lot?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, this is lame. I could just go on my phone and watch something better than this.
Tara said you watch stupid movies. That's what you watch, John Williams.
You know what I mean? I
Why
do.
you
I
have
like.
rag on you? What kind of? I watch shitty movies. I love my B-rate movies, man. I live for that shit.
Like last night, I was watching. I fell asleep watching Lethal Weapon, and it was
Which one?
the first one. And
I
it
like
was
4.
when 4 was good with
Chris
the
Rock.
and
Pesci.
Jet Li.
And Jet Li, yes.
He was like, they were like,
And that dude.
at the end.
Did you see they're making a new one? By the way, I'm sorry, but did you hear about this?
No.
There are. All right, Christians. Are you on your thing? No, he's not. Can you see if you can find the thing about the new Lethal Weapon movie that's coming out? They're making another Lethal Weapon with Gibson and
Glover
in it, and I don't know why, but in the trailer poster, it looks like Mel Gibson has a fucking mullet. I'm almost
probably
positive
does.
a straight
Danny
mullet.
Glover
He
is
probably does.
probably 80 years old.
He probably is.
Close.
That's what I'm saying, and they're like, it's in development. I'm like, they better hurry the fuck up because
Mel Gibson works for Mel Gibson probably owns Saber Films at this point because that's the only movies that he does are for that film
but it's in
company.
development. They are making it, right?
Mel Gibson confirms he's directing.
Oh, he's directing
There was
it.
some kind of picture that they put up about it, and he has a mullet in it. It's a very old Glover and a very old.
Well, how old is Mel?
Gibson.
It's brutal.
Mel's got to be pushing 70.
He played Santa Claus in a fucking action movie.
Dude, that movie
It
was
was John
awesome.
Wick
Fat
Santa.
Man.
It really was good, but
It was called Fat Man, and it was really good, and I really enjoyed it.
But he was. But the first one, he was badass. You know what I mean? He was definitely badass. He
Yeah,
was,
and he still had his Australian accent in the first one.
yeah.
And then by the third or the fourth one, he has like really what happened, and he has 0 accent.
Lethal Weapon broke out of the nursing home. It's like,
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like Mel Gibson goes down to like Glover's like ICU room, and he's like, "You don't understand. They're stealing the oxygen teas off the tanks."
Oh, snap.
Dislocate his shoulder. It's like,
Yeah, look, see accent.
yeah.
There's Joe Pesci in between them.
it's the case of the contaminated.
It's Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's still around, right?
I get
I
you.
mean-
I mean,
Yeah,
no
he's
one
up there.
hasn't
He's up
been in
there.
anything.
I mean, he did that movie with fucking De Niro, that one that everybody.
Irishman?
I hated that movie.
Oh, that's
It
right.
wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't. Yeah,
There
but
was so much hype around that
it
movie.
needed to be as epic as they made it sound like it was gonna be, and it just.
Oh!
It's not. No, like I said, it's not. It's not that I don't think it's a horrible movie. I just think that. I mean, this was Joe Pesci's return, and like they pumped this up like it was going to be the next fucking.
They
Yeah,
did a
but
lot
I
of
didn't realize.
CGI
I didn't
on their
realize that
faces.
that was where Al Pacino played.
Hoffman, right? Hoffman,
I didn't
Hoffman.
realize.
Jimmy Hoffa.
I didn't realize
was
Jimmy Hoffa was such a badass.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was until he
somewhere
wasn't.
or dead or
Then he was
something.
like,
We're gonna get booted for saying
he
his
was
name.
running his mouth so much
shit.
that
Like, oh, it's over.
it was a shame because
I miss seeing the Hoffa stickers all over the turnpike. Do you remember that when you were a kid?
Yeah, I do.
Driving on the
That's
Jersey
fucking
Turnpike,
crazy.
and you would see Hoffa stickers all over the place.
You know what
Yeah,
else I
so-
miss about driving on the Jersey Turnpike? Fucking toll collectors. Why is everything a toll by plate now, man? This is bullshit. Because it shows up and it's $68 because you blew one toll that they didn't have a person
throw
at.
whatever I could
No,
find
you know
in
what
the
I do?
toll booth.
I would see like a street bike, a crotch rocket, rice rocket, whatever you call them.
Donor rockets, yes.
So whenever they have somebody on the back, I saw this chick. She
They
was on
hold
the
the
back.
plate and they blow through it.
She puts her foot right over the plate.
Yeah.
I used
and
to
they go through it.
on my Harley. I used to bend the back plate up as I blew through them. But no, my issue is all right. So like my car, because COVID and hard times, actually one of my friends bought the car in his name and I make the payment, but it had to be registered in his name. I insure it. I just put him on my policy.
Yeah, that's.
So hear me out. Wait, it gets worse. Every time I blow a toll, whether it be an accident, the Easy Pass fucking up, or whatever the case may be, the ticket goes to his dad's house. And then it's 8 phone calls, 17 arguments, and I want to blow my brains out. So the other day, I don't drive it on the, I'm scared. I won't even take it on toll roads. I drive that car legal. Anytime we have to go somewhere far, we take the shitty Jeep because the Easy Pass seems to work in that.
And it's
So
going to
she
my
has
shitty
it.
family.
So she has it. She has the Easy Pass in her hand. We're taking my car. The first fucking toll on the turnpike. I'm like, as we're approaching it, I'm like, don't fuck it up. I don't want to deal with his bullshit, getting screamed at again. She fucking completely spaces it. I blow it, dude. I get so mad that I literally turned around and went home, abandoned the entire night. I was like, I'm done. Fuck it.
Do you remember?
I was talking and I was having a legit conversation with him and I was holding it and most of the time it reads and as soon as we're going through, he snatches it from my hand, he throws it at the front windshield. We get through the toll, he freaks the fuck, motherfucker, goddamn, he's beating the shit out of the
Because this is what's gonna happen.
beat red.
I'm
like,
not gonna find out about it until 3 months from now, and then I'm gonna get fucking 18 letters in my mailbox, and then 8 phone fucking calls later, and then at the end of all of it, and they're right. I would do the same thing if I was them. So I get it, but at the end of the day, it's gonna cost me $400 fucking for one bullshit toll.
so I ruined that whole Sunday because I missed the Easy Pass.
So when you
No,
used
I
to-
never found the biker, Matt.
So when you used to get years ago, you took the ticket, for the turnpike.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's just all Easy Pass, but you took the ticket, and if you lost the ticket,
You had to pay from the back. Yeah, but that's the same thing. If your Easy Pass doesn't read, you pay from Delaware or New York.
they're like, we're just gonna give you the whole stretch of the turnpike.
Yeah. It's a $38
And guess
fucking-
who's the Easy Pass? It comes out of my account. So I get
Everything
a bang
comes out
of
of your
$50. Yeah, I know. I got banged with a $50 Easy Pass the other day anyway.
That's
so.
because you're a grown-up people who make real money, and
Yeah, but they just and it's better to I think it's better just to have them take it out of your credit card instead of loading it. I know people that have to load it.
Yeah.
Some of us can't have credit cards, Johnny.
So when I was commuting back and forth from Maryland to New Jersey when we first moved.
Oh
to
my
Maryland,
God, bro! Her Easy Pass is back in her account.
my
for like
Easy
$1,000
Pass
a week.
bill was literally $800 a month
Oh my
because I used
God.
to drive 5 to 7 days or 5 to 6 days a week from
Delaware.
Maryland.
Well, yeah, but the tolls would hit in Delaware, so it's Delaware all the way up to New Jersey. It's $10 before you even get in Jersey, and then you're going
Every
10 exits on the
day.
turnpike. Man.
I would
mean,
drive
That's still
2
that's still
hours
cheaper. That's
to
still cheaper
and
than
2
going in and out of
hours from.
Manhattan, though.
Yep. So that was I beat the shit out of my whole car.
What is that piece of shit called? The Outer Bridge.
Yeah.
The Outer Bridge crossing is literally a quarter mile from my front door, and it's depending on
$16.
depending on the day. If it's a weekend, they jack it up to $23 now.
Really, they changed it on
And
the
it's like,
weekends?
and then you get into Staten Island, and you're charging $23 to come to this shithole. You should be charging it on the way out.
I used to have the commuter pass when I worked in Staten Island. Staten
Actually,
Island,
you could
they
just take a
paid
canoe
$4.
and or a kayak and go across the Arthur Kill.
You see Johnny out there and fucking
Save yourself, a couple bucks.
And you're literally going
got
to
a
lose like
diaper hanging
yeah,
off
I was
the
going to
fucking
say
floor.
you're going to lose like a finger and like part of your foot because that water
told you
is
that-
so disgusting.
I fished at a Keyport for a lot of years, and we would go up the Arthur Kill for fluke, and there's fluke in there, man. There's big fluke in there. But
I pulled crab out of the Arthur Kill one time.
Even if he did gag today, Matt, you would never know. He doesn't have his mic today, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it today, folks. I'm sorry. I apologize.
This show's going well. You know what? Here's the thing, right? You got to take the good bullshit with the bad bullshit, and today Johnny's on the bad bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have.
I'm kidding, Johnny. You've been good. You've been funny, man.
No, I just sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't. Today I don't. You know, like when I come out with some funny shit, I'm acting like a nut. You know.
This show is going very well, says Matt,
What?
who basically is like our producer.
You're quoting Almond Joy as a life fact. Like what?
Is that really what it was?
Yes.
Come on, you didn't know that?
It's Almond Joys and Mounds is what he just quoted.
It's almost
a candy
Halloween.
Quote.
You're gonna have to buy some with that. You know, you guys buy
Dude,
that
if you
giant,
give out Almond
that
Joys
giant
and Mounds, you're gonna get
combination.
egged. The fuck? Nobody gives that. Don't give that out. Nobody wants that shit.
I'll
That's
eat
like
it.
giving out a
Really,
fucking
I
apple.
love fucking Almond Joys.
I
But
love Almond
kids
Joys
don't-
and Mounds.
The Mounds, I'm not crazy
What do you
about.
give kids now? I don't even.
I don't know, but so this is how OCD
vegan
I am.
free
Wait,
apples
what
and
did I
fucking-
make
Supposed to
Kate do
give,
last
like,
year?
Brussels sprouts, I guess. I don't.
Gift cards to.
I separated all Kate's candy into piles, and then I put them all in separate bags last year
Yo.
when she got home with her candy.
Wait. Yo, dude.
Do you guys have a lot of trick or treaters?
Stop. Listen. First off, we're in an apartment. Trick or treaters don't come where we live. Second off, all right, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, Ange. Yes, you did. You put all her candy in little bags, and then she took all those little bags and dumped them in the Halloween pumpkin and hid it in the closet, and me and her snacked on it until the next Halloween when we dumped it in the garbage to fill it up again.
Yeah. We don't hand out because we have Kate, so we
We're out
take her out.
trick-or-treating,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this year we're gonna go downtown South Amboy and then our neighborhood.
And if you find me, you'll get a very, very special treat.
And
I
what's
got to get
that?
rid of those fucking things somehow. Those little.
What a joint?
Those little those soup joints. Yeah.
No, listen.
I
So
guess
we want
sometimes Ernie
to.
feels like a nut too.
So I want to. No, I actually feel like having
Reese's,
a.
they have a peanut.
How about a $100,000 bar? Those are pretty good.
$100,000.
$100,000.
It's not $100,000 bar.
$100,000. That's what it was called. I'm like, can I have $100,000 bar?
And then looking at you going, what the fuck
Yeah,
are you
right,
talking
like-
about?
I mean, there's one for sale on 36, but I think it's probably like 220.
Or what about the Charleston Chews?
Ew, that's like you rip your fillings out with those.
Oh my God! Or sugar
How
daddies,
fucking
suger
old-
Those
babies.
are another
you?
filling ripping.
They are awesome, but
That's
they
the kind of
wreck
food you
your
can only
fucking
eat when you have
teeth.
false teeth, like, you know.
I have a lot of porcelain in my mouth.
There you go.
I got poor mouth.
Why is it every
A lot
time
of
you want to
porcelain.
go out, you get poor mouth?
No, last year I made Kate sit down and separate all of her Halloween candy, and it was like, you know, your Milky Ways went in this bag, and your Snickers went in this bag, and he's sitting there going, "Are you kidding me
Dope.
with this shit?"
The OCD in my house is fucking, it's mind-boggling.
And then I put them
when
in
you have
like
your mind
color.
gets stuck in a bottle.
And
What about if you
It's
eat a lot of
anxiety.
candy, you'll wind up with summer teeth.
Summer teeth.
summer teeth?
I have
Summer here and summer there.
Looking like you brush your teeth with cocaine, that kind of thing.
Yes.
I think the other powder is worse for you than
I asked Siri what time when daytime ends because I was too high to think of the word sunset.
Matt, we've all been there.
And I know people that like take like 3 hits off a joint and they're hungry already. I mean, you don't. That doesn't happen that fast, does it?
Angie's like this. Angie be like this. She's like,
I'm hungry.
what are we ordering?
Yeah, you just exhale and you're like, all right, let's get the menus.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's fucked up, man. She gets stoned on the rare occasion. You would have to like take her phone away. This girl will literally immediately start. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Like, I think she's on social media. I'm getting ready to get pissed at her for ignoring me. She's on fucking DoorDash. She's like, I ordered from 17 different restaurants. We have a buffet coming.
You know what's crazy? You
And
know,
then only
it's-
one-
I haven't had one in so long, but I used to get banged up. So an Ambien. If you take an Ambien,
Sea drugs. They're so much fun.
No, they're not.
don't fall.
There's
If you don't
nothing-
fall asleep.
Yeah, so you could fucking trip balls for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
And not
Everything
be able to go back to sleep. Because you feel like
Yeah,
once you stay
yeah,
up.
they were
Stuck in
nasty though.
marshmallows,
I
and
mean,
they're like,
sometimes it was fun, but I don't know. Did I drink with them too? That was really.
You
that
get
really
sleep
made it
paralysis
good.
demons from them things too, where you fucking, but you can't move. You just sit there and fucking panic.
So I used
Sounds
to.
awesome.
Smoke a little hooch.
I used to have really bad insomnia when I was younger, and I had this thing called Sonata, which is not Soma. It's called Sonata. It is a hypnotic, and what hypnotics are is they put you into a trance-like state, and that's how you're supposed to fall asleep. Well, the hypnotic was so strong that I started to watch my walls melt in my bedroom at my parents' house. I was like 17. And the walls were melting, and there was like dragons coming through the ceiling.
Nice.
Her parents were kind of fucking weird. They were like the hairband type of people. So I'm pretty sure they just gave her acid and told her it was fucking. It's a Sonata.
So,
they looked
yeah.
outside and one of the guys was driving a Hyundai. They're like, it's Sonata. Just fucking
Well,
put it on your tongue. You're gonna be fine, right?
I only took it twice, and then I think it was like maybe like a couple years ago. I was at my parents' house, and I was looking for something in the medicine cabinet, and there was in its old ass prescription bottle. It said Sonata. I'm like, I wonder what that would do now.
Like
Yeah, they
Quaaludes.
might be.
Yeah.
They might be a little.
Dudes.
You know, some people are like, "Oh, I can't take these." You know, when I was, getting banged up back in the day, we'd look in the medicine cabinet and be like, "Oh, these Percocets are from like a year ago." My buddy's like, "Oh, they're not going to work." I'm like, "Well, they might."
They probably
Yeah,
will be
right.
just
20
fine.
years old. I was like, woohoo! They don't even make this stuff anymore. Sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the risk? I mean, look, all right. I'm not saying don't kids don't do drugs. But,
Yes, don't.
but
Absolutely not.
All I'm saying is, in the drug addict state, when you were in that thing, and
I was
right?
there, man.
My whole thing is like, it's not like fucking oxy turns into battery acid after 20 years. You mean, there's no risk.
Well, that's okay.
They
so
might not work. Well, let's just take more.
Coming from the nursing standpoint, it is legitimately because they want you to spend more money on pharmaceuticals. That's all it is. They do not. There is an expiration date. They may lose their potency after 5 to 7 years, but even still, you can still legitimately use medication. We do it at my job all the time when we have to. When you are like, you're taking it down, you're like, we've had this drug for like a month. Why is it already expired?
Now, do you guys
Because they
use
want you to
the,
spend $500 to
Do you
buy
guys
more
use
stuff.
the same hose on like multiple people
here
for
we
the?
go.
You're gonna use the same hose on both ends. You're gonna put the ass
Did you
cam
guys
in
ever
today.
do you guys ever do two people at once? Just hook them up like a
It's like a tug.
Did you ever stick one hose in this end and this end and make them
double
connect?
a double.
You never realize, Johnny, when you go in, and I've been in for this procedure at her job.
I have to go.
And when you go in for the procedure at her job, there's 6 of you in beds next to each other getting ready for the procedure. But there's only
Same hose.
There's
And
only-
everybody's
there's only
making the
3
same.
rooms.
Yeah, ass to
So
mouth. Thanks,
That's
Maxie.
what they do. They just line them
Ass to
up.
mouth.
It's a really long
It's like
camera.
a human centipede. They're like, we're just gonna go for it.
They
Oh
just take
my
the pictures
God.
as they go, and they hope they remember. It's like a McDonald's drive-thru.
Yeah.
They just need to. They remember the line order.
Did you guys? I saw something on McDonald's French fries last night.
Now.
Before I fell asleep too. I woke up and then I was watching something about McDonald's fries. You know they're when they make the fries in the plant, they fry them. They fry them before they go
Yeah.
out. And
Yeah,
then
it's the same way
they
you
fry
get them,
'em
bro.
again.
I worked
Yeah.
at McDonald's. I was, poor. So I.
I
yes.
worked at Domino's.
You know when you buy those shitty bags of French fries that you put in your freezer and you throw in your microwave?
They all taste like freezer
Same
burnt.
just a bigger bag, bro. Same shit.
But I didn't know they fried them at the plant, at the factory.
3/4 of the way. And then we just do the way you just do it because that makes it fast.
Crisp them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never go ass
Is
to
that a
mouth.
double? Is that a double-headed?
Unless you're crisping French fries, and then it's totally cool
To put them ass to mouth.
to go ass to
Damn,
mouth. French
some
ass to mouth
The
French
guy,
fries.
when I go in for the
They're fucking
colonoscopy, I'm gonna
potatoes.
be
They
like,
could
just a
taste worse
tip,
anyway.
just a tip, please, just a
Just a
tip.
Just a
tip.
tip, just for a minute, just to see how it feels. Yep.
We're gonna leave you with
Show is
don't.
They gotta
almost
ram it
over.
home.
The show is over.
It's over. It was over from the beginning.
Check out Child's Play Charity, I guess, and we'll see you next week, maybe.
Take care, people.
Oh.
Oh,
Come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs, where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs, where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup line.
The good
Special bulletin message, as I was just yelled at by our producer and sound guy, Christian, who is right. I never told you guys to go check out the new merch. Chrissy Wiseman hooked us up on the site. There is 2 new designs of merch. Please go ahead and check it out. And I put in my Facebook and in the group, if you guys buy merch for the rest of this month for my birthday, half of the profits will go to Child's Play charity, and the other half will be going to making a bigger, better Good Soup Live. www.thegoodsouplive.com. Go get yours today.
I come for some good soup.
Welcome to the Good Soup Live.
Good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs, where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup line. All I ever think about is good soup line. Wonder what they'll talk about. Then again, ginger snaps, finger cuffs, where you at? Straight out of New Jersey. The good soup line.
The Good Soup is live at the one and only Spot Castle in Leonard, New Jersey.